What's up, guys? Welcome to Brawl Breakdown, a new series I'm going to be starting on my channel where we analyze Brawl Talk thumbnails, animations from Brawl Stars, and other images from Brawl Stars and break them down, obviously, and talk about what I think they mean for the future of Brawl Stars. So let's get started. So the Brawl Talk was announced. Well, not announced. They just set a premiere today, and it's going to premiere tomorrow on April 3rd. And well, this is the perfect I thought this was the perfect opportunity to start this new series. So let's get started. Talk about what I think is gonna happen in the next update. All right, so let's talk about the thumbnail first, and we'll talk about the title and how long the Brawl Talk is gonna be. So first, the main thing that grabs our attention here is the Brawler silhouette here, right? So in every Brawl Talk they have this. But last Brawl Talk, before they changed the thumbnail to a different thumbnail for the Star Force trio, or it's not trio, Star Force theme, they had a Brawler silhouette, and we thought that was a Brawler, but it wasn't. It was a skin for Spike. So that's why I think there's two possibilities for this. Okay, so first let's start with the skin one, because that's what I just built off of. I think this is gonna be a skin for Shelly. And you might be like, why do you think that is? Well, there's two reasons. One of them is concerning the background here and what I think is going to be the theme of the next update, which we're going to get into. But first, let's look at another reason. Okay. So, okay, I think this is going to be the skin for a skin for Shelly because, well, it looks like Shelly. Okay. So the hair here, let me just pull up an image of Shelly so we can reference off of it. Alright. Oops, I spelled Shelly wrong. Alright, here we have it from Brawl Stars Wiki. Right, the hair. It's like the hair here. This is like from a different angle, of course. Okay, the gun. The gun, okay. This weapon here, whatever this is. Okay, I'm not sure what it is, but she's kind of holding it in the same way as Shelly here. The legs and the arm, it looks like the exact same. So that's why I think there's a high possibility that this could happen. The other possibility that is not as likely but could possibly happen is that this silhouette is the silhouette of a Brawler. I'm guessing this is what I think this is gonna be, if it is a Brawler, is some kind of like robber Brawler or heist Brawler. I don't know how that would work, but first of all, this weapon or tool, whatever it is, I don't know. It just doesn't. It could be a weapon, but it also looks kind of like some kind of tool a robber or thief would use to break into, let's say, a bank, Star Bank. So that could be the new Brawler. But, you know, I still think it's going to be the skin for Shelly based on how it looks. And also that we've been tricked before. But you never know. We'll know when the Brawl Talk releases tomorrow. Alright, so now that we talked about that, let's talk about the background. And also, this is going to help show you another reason for why I think this is going to be a skin for Shelly. Alright, first, let's talk about the Star Bank here. Okay, Star Bank, that's the name. Star Park, obviously, it's like a reference to it. SB, that just means Star Bank, obviously. I mean, it might mean something else, but I'm pretty sure. And then the date, 1848. So that's probably the date it was established, which is interesting. Well, not really interesting. Okay, but okay, never mind. It is interesting because 1848. Okay, so the Wild West, which I'm gonna tie this all in at the in the next few minutes of the video. The Wild West happened in the 1800s, so 1848. That kind of makes sense, and it also shows that since this is like a reference to Star Park, and Star Park obviously built almost everything in the Brawl Stars universe, or everything. I'm not sure. We'll know more about that later, I guess. But yeah, back to the point here. 1848. So that was in the past, and we know that Star Park happened in the past. Maybe not all the way back in 1848, maybe in like the 1900s or something. I'm not sure, but this kind of shows us, this gives us a point of reference to see how far Star Park and its story went. Maybe something happened before Star Park that led to the creation of it. Maybe we'll know, maybe we'll never know. It's all speculation right now. Alright, now that we looked at the bank, I want to look at this heist safe. There's not much here, but I feel like this is also a reason supporting the brawler possibility. This could have to do something with the robber slash thief brawler, seeing as there's a heist safe here, and it's partially, it looks like it's cracked open just a little bit, or maybe that's just how it looks, I don't know. But the fact that there's a safe out there, that kind of shows me that it could be a robber or thief brawler. Okay, so now that we looked at that, that's not that big. It might be important, but there's not much else to say about it. Let's turn our attention over to the other side of the thumbnail. Right, over here on the edge, there's a spike. It's just, I don't know if it is Spike or just a statue of him or something. Or maybe it's just a cactus. It probably is just a cactus. But this resembles Spike, sorry. So this resembles Spike. And so I think that's further proof that my theory is true. And that theory is that I think the Wild West is going to be revamped. Okay, so the Wild West is probably the first environment, one of the first environment. Not probably, it is one of the first environments that was put into the game, and has been there ever since. But we never had like much, backstory other than just the Brawl Stars release animation. I think this is gonna, like, the Wild West is gonna be the theme of the next update and the Brawl Pass, because we never had anything for it, and it's like it was one of the first environments put into the game, so there's not much like things that we know about the Wild West. So the Wild West trio, which includes Spike, Shelly, that could be a skin for Shelly, and Colt. Colt is not anywhere to be like seen or referenced to on this except for the Wild West thing. But we'll see. And then you see this wanted poster here. It's empty, and the box cuts off at the end, which I'm not sure what this means. Maybe the maker of that wanted poster was too lazy to put the TED. I'm not sure, but that's just that they put those posters up in the Wild West like times, like back in the 1800s. So that's just further proving my theory that the Wild West is going to be in the next update. And what I mean by that is, like, you might be thinking that the Wild West is already an environment, and I touched on that, I know. But I think the Wild West environment is going to be revamped, as I was saying before. Like, they're gonna like update the environment itself in the game. I feel like they're gonna add a star bank, maybe whatever this is, which we're gonna talk about in just a minute. Maybe they'll put that Ferris wheel on the original Brawl Stars loading screen. Here, I can pull it up for you guys so you can not see. Alright, here we go. It's an image there, so get it. Alright, this is kind of a blurry picture, but usually, okay, there. Oh, this picture is cut off, but on the original Brawl Stars loading screen, there was a Ferris wheel off into the distance. So maybe we'll see that Ferris wheel in this new environment that I think they're going to be adding. Well, not new, they're just going to be, I guess you could say technically they're remodeling it, but you understand the idea. And the last thing I would like to talk about on this is, like, as in the thumbnail itself, is this thing here. I'm not sure what this is. It's probably just like a windmill or something. I'm not sure if it has any importance, but yeah, that's there, and I feel like it's just part of the environment, so it could be another aspect. And yeah, and also I lied, that's not the last thing. I forgot to talk about this little thing. This is not like that important. It just further proves my idea that the Wild West is coming back, because well, this wood is kind of like chipped and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, like it's proof of a fight that happened there or something like that. But I don't know. Lots of fights happen in the Wild West, and obviously lots of fights happen in Brawl Stars, especially in the Wild West environment. So that's what, yeah, that's just another thing there, another small thing that they've added. And I can't really see much else. I can't think of much else that this thumbnail could be referencing to, or any clues. But if you have any ideas, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Okay, so yeah, if you have any ideas, put them in the comments, please. So, that'll be nice. All right, so let's look at the title now. Brawl Stars, Brawl Talk. Yeah, they always had that. Okay, now here is what we're interested in here. 2 new brawlers. That's pretty nice. Last time we had 2 new brawlers in our update was back in December or January. Well, it was with Byron and Edgar. And last time we had 2 new brawlers, there was a free brawler. I don't think that's gonna happen, obviously. Brawl Stars is not gonna give away free brawlers every few updates. But it's worthy to note that there's 2 new brawlers. So there's 2 times the chance that there could be a robber brawler, or maybe one of the brawlers could be the water/swamp brawler I talked about in one of my recent videos. Okay, so the next thing, tons of skins. Okay, so we always have skins, but the fact that they put tons of skins here, it's obviously a clue to what they're gonna do. I'm not sure what this could mean, other than they're just gonna put a bunch of skins, and maybe normally they have 5 skins, maybe they'll put like 15 skins or something, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. Maybe they'll be introducing more skins, just other than just one limited skin into the Power League, Power League season. Maybe they'll be adding skins on the trophy road, which I don't think is gonna happen, but we'll see. All I know is the fact that they put tons of skins there, that makes me excited. I can't buy all the skins. I don't have enough money for that. I'm just starting out as a YouTuber, but that still makes me happy, because the skins that Brawl Stars makes are awesome. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with that. And then lastly, a new game mode, which I am the most hyped for. Okay, the last new game mode other than Power League that came into the game was Hot Zone, that they permanently put into the game. Hot Zone came before that, but the last permanent game mode was Hot Zone. So either this could be a permanent game mode, like they put Hot Zone in, or it's gonna be temporary. I think it's gonna be permanent, because they have had there's no occasion for a temporary or seasonal game mode. So I think it's gonna be permanent. What I think this new game mode could be, there's a lot of possibilities, of course, but what I think it could be is, I think it could be a 5v5 mode, because people have been waiting for that for a very long time. It could have lots of content creators have talked about this, so I'm not gonna go and just copy what they've done. Okay, so I don't want to copy them, but I don't know. I think I heard, I watched Cars Temps or Alexa's video, and they talked about a game mode where it'd be a heist. So that's why I'm thinking of this, because of this heist safe here. It wouldn't be a heist technically, but you could get different bolts, kind of like Siege. So it'd be a mix of heist and Siege, but not really. So you get different bolts, and then you could get upgrades to defend your heist. But I'm not going to go into detail, because they've already made videos about that. But that's just that is a good idea. So I think that could happen. Or it'd just be a 3v3 game mode, or a 1v1 game mode, or maybe even, I don't know, I'm not sure, but all I know is I am really excited for this, especially the new game mode. Alright, okay, so the last thing we want to look at is let's see how long this Brawl Talk is. So just search up Brawl Talk. Okay, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That's the length of usually the length of a normal Brawl Talk. It's just slightly longer because usually the Brawl Talk is like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe a little over 3 minutes. So we might be getting more stuff, but it's not going to be like something like super big like the 8-minute Brawl Talk, which wasn't really a Brawl Talk, which Star Park just hijacked the Brawl Talk. So I don't think we might be getting more information, but I don't think we are going to get more information about Star Park. But I do know that it's going to happen in the future at some point, maybe a few updates from now, because of the thing that Denny in the AMA said on Denny said in the AMA on Alexa's channel, where he said we're going to have more information about Star Park and the lore behind it. So maybe we'll see it then. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much like what I think is gonna happen, or what could happen. Most of these are all predictions. So what I'm excited to know is what's actually gonna happen, which I'm sure all of you guys are excited about. So all I gotta do is wait till tomorrow. Also, one last thing, since it's the update season, I'm gonna be trying to upload more. I know I don't get sneak peeks and stuff, but I'm gonna be trying to upload maybe like twice a week about, you know, all the new stuff coming in the game. So subscribe and stay tuned for that.